Hi, I'm Peter Fona,
And I'm Tania Kolar.
and today's video is on the three principles of success. So, what are the three principles of success? That's not working like a dog. It's not working 7 days a week. It's something different. And the three principles of success is joy, peace, and fulfillment.
Yeah, totally unexpected, I think, from what the average person, really views success to be and what they're striving for. Because we do live in a world of constant on the go. The more work you do, the more you feel recognized, you feel validated by constantly going, moving, and creating. And so I think to bring it back down to joy, peace, and fulfillment, I think is a beautiful thing, because ultimate fulfillment is ultimate success. And in fact, when we look at success really is a mindset. And so a lot of people think that, well, I wasn't born to be successful. I can't achieve success because I'm not smart enough or I don't have the education. And that's absolutely not true. So you can achieve, have, be, and do anything that you want to have. But you also have to recognize that the reason that you want all these things is for the end goal of having that beautiful joy in your life, having peace and being comfortable with where you are and who you are and your surroundings, and having that ultimate beautiful, total, and complete fulfillment that goes deep down into your bones and you can feel it. There's a difference between that type of success and the success of constantly doing, being, striving, working harder and harder and harder and harder. And you just keep hitting a wall at that point. And in that case, you can't have the joy that you desire, right? And the peace that comes with having that, and the fulfillment that follows that as well.
Of course, you have the possibility for decision, as I already mentioned several videos before, because you can be a victim, and then becoming successful will be incredibly difficult. Or you can be a creator. That's really a decision, and then you can create. You can create in a very easy way. You can create with lot of joy. You can create with a lot of peace, and what you are doing that fulfills your heart. So I think that's the most wonderful basic for becoming successful. And just be aware, success follows the joy and not vice versa.
Mm. It's so interesting. There was a video that I was watching on Ken Honda, who's known as the Zen millionaire. And he had interviewed over 12,000 millionaires. And he really wanted to know, what do they find and what's that feeling of success for them? And when do they feel like it's enough? And he was really surprised by the results, and that people who were extremely wealthy, what some would consider to be extremely wealthy, these people, they never believed that they were wealthy. They didn't have the joy, they didn't have the peace, and they didn't have that fulfillment, because they were constantly striving for something else. So instead of looking within and finding that joy, that true joy and expression, they were always looking outside. So one person said, well, I'm not successful because I don't have a private jet. And then the next millionaire said, well, I'm not successful because I have a small jet. Right? It's not big enough. And so there's always that something outside of you that you're looking for to find fulfillment and to find that inner joy and that peace. And that is within you. It's within all of us to be able to tap into that and find that. And another thing that was so key in interviewing these millionaires was that people who truly were successful were able to trust people. So they found that beautiful trust. And I think that trust is also very key, but you also have to really trust yourself and really honor who you are and what you're capable of.
So you're talking about self-love, and
Mm.
self-love is also an important basic for success, because when I love myself, I trust myself more, I have more power, I'm more focused because I'm not fighting against me again. And when I trust myself, I also trust other people much more, and I trust the laws of the universe, and I trust everything much more. And so having this basic for creating new possibilities, I think that's an easy game to play. But just really bring yourself in this lightness, bring yourself in this joy, or in this happiness, and make that with peace, and be so grateful. Grateful follows also the fulfillment, because without being grateful, I think all this success can vanish in a very short time, I guess.
Well, life can change in any given moment, and so I think it really is important to be grateful, and then just to keep that energy going, so that you can attract more of the feelings that are aligned with gratitude, instead of fear, instead of, again, that striving, always striving for something. When we seek success, I think that's when it becomes very difficult to attain. I think it's so key to, now, instead of seeking success, let's look for joy. Let's have the goal, joy, peace, and fulfillment, because through having that, you will find that success will start to unfold much more organically than having to work and do and to be and to outdo others. And I think that, again, society has ingrained it into our beings that the more we do, the more accomplished we are, the more revered we are in our environments, or in our our fields. And so it's really important to, I think, take a step back from that constant struggle and the doing, and just say, well, what is the goal, and why am I working this hard? So what is it that I want to create? And then look for ways that can come into play without having to really put such a great strain of effort into everything that you're doing.
Course. So just when you're aware of all these three elements, you will never work hard again, because you will always work with a huge fulfillment in your heart. And being connected with your heart, I think you don't count the hours, you don't expect anything else, and you are releasing the lack. You're releasing a huge lack, and you will start living in this incredible abundance, and you can create whatever you want. I think being aware of that, hey, I think we can't have it any better.
Yeah, I love that. I think, again, so many people are trapped in lack, limitation, and doubt. It's that mindset of lack, limitation, and doubt, and you're constantly doing. But then again, you're doing, but everything is coming from that place of negativity, that lack, limitation, and doubt. And so when you look at your results, you're thinking, well, why is it that I'm working so hard and my results are not showing, the gain from all of that hard work? And again, it's because you're coming at it and you're working so hard, but the root is, that root belief is the lack, limitation, and doubt,
Of course.
versus joy, peace, and fulfillment.
And just remember, we are human beings and not human doings. Being a human being means we are creating, and we are doing that in that way, and we are not human doings by doing that being in a hamster wheel and being completely exhausted. And we are talking about something different that gives fulfillment, that gives peace, and that gives joy. And I think, just is it worth it to follow these three principles?
Yes, the three principles of success. And again, that's joy, peace, and fulfillment. So the three principles of success are probably very different from, what you think about when you think about the word success. And, I think if we can sort of reframe our thinking and look at it from a different perspective, we can really start to learn a lot more and learn about ourselves. I think we are constant learners. And I think it's so important to really look at our days and say, well, what can I learn from this experience? And look to see what's working and what's not working for you, and make the correct adjustments based on that without having to really, constantly burn yourself out. Find that joy, find that peace so that you can have perfect, beautiful fulfillment.
You can have this at any time. We don't care if we live in a shutdown, or if we live in a wonderful life. With your right mindset, you can attract and achieve everything you really want in a
Yes.
very relaxed state, peaceful state, and a fulfilling state.
I
So
love that.
that's it.
And we are out of time. So thanks so much for tuning in, everyone, and joining us for this video on the 3 principles of success. Join us next time, and take care.
Yes, thank you all, and have a great day. Bye.